Aries, hey y'all, how are y'all doing? You have reached your southern intuition, and this is going to be a tarot reading. Oh, shoot. The week of, the beginning of fall. The autumn solstice, maybe you would call it? I'm not sure. You have a Knight of Cups here. You have a Knight of Cups that's coming towards you, and you've got this attitude of, is that the best you can do? Yeah, that's kind of like where you're at. Like, somebody is wanting to open up emotionally here to a situation, but somebody else is like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is, I'm not sure if this is what I want. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups. What's up with this Knight of Cups? This is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Page of Wands comes with this. I just want to be happy, right, Aries? You just want to find a path that you can go on that's going to take you to a place of bliss. Just being content with yourself, being happy in who you are. That's the path you're looking for. And it can be both intimidating and it can be frightening, but that's what you're looking at. Let's clarify again for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This is for Aries. Let's clarify. Oh, Five of Cups energy. Yeah, because there's something here that you are sad about. It's got something to do with communication. Or somebody could be like pointing an accusing finger at you and you're like, no, it's not me. But this Five of Cups is just regret. It's pain. There's some kind of failure here. You might feel like a failure. But don't let that ruin you, you know. The Five of Cups is just like a rejection. You're kicking yourself here. And you might be partly responsible. That you could have, you know, went towards somebody or tried to offer something. It's definitely got something to do with communication here. You went in. You made the decision to speak. And now you could find yourself on a different path here, and you just need to clarify what it is that you want so you can start moving in a better direction here. That's what I see you doing. So let's something what's something from the past here that's influencing this current situation with you, Aries? Oh, we got the Hanged Man, the Seven of Cups. There's the situation here you feel stagnant in, and the Hanged Man doesn't necessarily mean that you're stuck, but yeah, it does. Somebody's hands are tied here in some sort of situation, but they can't struggle any longer to get out of it. This crossroads here is kind of paralyzing. But again, this is in the past, so this is an energy of, you know, there's other options here. I don't know what to do, so you just kind of was like, all right, I'm just gonna chill for a minute. Just chill. Just take my time with it. Let's clarify the Hanged Man for the Aries past. Three of Swords. A lot of conflict, a lot of heartbreak. There could have been a third-party situation here that you was dealing with. Because the Three of Swords is, there's hurt feelings. Somebody has taken action towards you. And it really shouldn't have came at a surprise. You know, there's just, now there's feelings of resentment. And you could have been holding a grudge because there's drama. There's definitely drama here that was going on. Let's clarify this heartbreak. Oh, the Wounded Warrior. Yeah. Oh, Aries. All right, so when it comes to your emotions here, you probably found yourself in that situation of conflict and pain when it comes to your emotions, which I think you probably knew. That's why you was taking a step back. You know, you was seeing all these things happening. You took a step back. The heartbreak came. Now here you are with the Wounded Warrior energy, which there's disagreements here. There's some sort of relationship that you're dealing with, and you've really had to apply some major structure here. I think you was building on something, but then you become very weary about it because there was heartbreak, and with that heartbreak, you really didn't know how to proceed. I mean, why continue to proceed, especially when you was hurt emotional. But you know this this Queen of Cups here, sometimes it really hurts our emotions to deal with situations, but when you look at her, she is, you can go to her. You know, she closes herself off. She feels her emotions. She can be there to help you with yours. Just don't stay in this place for too long, you know, and I think that's, I feel like that's where you was at. In the past, you was stagnant with the situation and waiting because you didn't want to get your heart broke because you've already had your broken, you know. It's a song, I've only got one heart and it's already broken, so why do you want to throw it around? That's kind of the energy here that I'm seeing. So what is some other important information here that you need to understand about this situation? We got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, definitely look at her. So the Queen of Pentacles here is waiting for something. You might have took the decision that if you want to get noticed, you was going to have to take a stand. But the Queen of Pentacles is also someone that's very okay with being alone. She doesn't let anything really stop her. She's sensitive. She is, she's in that knowing of the most important love affair is the one that she can have with herself. And she takes time and she appreciates herself and she comforts herself. And she waits. She just nurtures what's going on. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. So you kind of feel like, I don't know, I think you've turned your back on this situation that didn't feel like it was serving you much, even though you're probably really, you feel trapped. Somebody could have ghosted out on you. You're just not speaking. And it's interesting because the Five of Pentacles has got, you know, they're outside of this church here. So if they just like turn around and they might, you know, see something a little bit better about the situation. There's something here, and I think that that's where your focus is. You're trying to look at it as, all right, well, I might hurt, this might hurt, but I'm okay. Let's clarify that. Oh, yes. And the look at you manifesting, Aries. That's beautiful. All right, so you're putting your inner control freak to rest, right? There's probably something that's unspoken between you and this person here that you've got on your mind, but you have to realize of what it is that you're manifesting in your self-conscious mind here. And that High Priestess, when she fell, she flew out over here with this pain and these harsh feelings, the wounded warrior energy that's made you stagnant over time. And I think the High Priestess is coming in to make you realize right now, you're listening to your intuition. So whatever it is that you've been doing, realize that you are doing it. Whatever you're going through, you're doing it. And that might be a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, but there's something here that still has to be healed, that has to be taken care of, because that pain from the past is still, the energy is still there. Aries, now mind you, this reading, it may not resonate for everyone, but I believe everything does connect eventually. We're going to move on here. What's going on right now? There's the Page of Swords. So winds of change are blowing in your favor here, that's for sure. I think that you have made the decision to pull yourself out of this with the Page of Swords. Be prepared. Be prepared for some sort of communication here. You might find yourself, you know, in the dark night of the soul, they like to call the Nine of Swords energy. But I think where you were stuck, I think that energy is shifting. So be mindful of that, Aries. Let's clarify this Page of Swords. Four of Wands energy. Yeah, definitely about a connection here. So there's a connection here that has ended. There has been action that was probably taken here. Kind of give you a little bit of clarity about it. You're going through this change, definitely. But your mental focus is very sharp. And there is some sort of new relationship here. It's a renewal of it anyways. There is thoughtfulness that's coming from a time of surrender, a time of change, a time of something ending. And sometimes things have to end so other things can fall together, you know. Let's clarify this. You see that Devil energy? Yeah. So you're walking away from things that will not serve you. So there could be this beautiful situation here that you was committed to. Maybe not in the physical, but definitely in the spiritual aspect of things. You was committed to this energy, and it was very toxic. There's a lot of toxic energy here, and you're walking away from it. You're like, no more. No, I'm not your doormat. That's the energy that I see from Aries. And there might be, I mean, you're definitely walking away here. There might be something a little bit deceptive of that in yourself, because I don't know that you necessarily want to walk away. I feel that you actually wanted to nurture the situation, but the devil here, Aries, that you don't know isn't necessarily any better than the devil that you do. So before we look into what the main obstacle or challenge here is, let's take a look back over these cards. We have where you're at, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So being sad about a situation that you really have tried to move towards. You was open to it emotionally, and you decided on the path. But now you're sad. Something's happened here. And a lot of it has to do within the past. You were stuck. You were stagnant because of heartbreak, because of being wounded from dealing with that heartbreak kind of puts you on a pause. But as of right now, you're still nurturing this energy, and you're listening to your intuition. Even though you might be communicating with someone, you might feel like you're in the cold. You have to realize that there is a connection here, but something about this connection is toxic. That's why that Ten of Swords showed up and that Eight of Cups, because it's time for you to end it. It's time for you to end a toxic cycle, you know. And if you're not enjoying yourself, you know, it's your own fault, because you're curious about the situation. Let's find out what the main obstacle or challenge is. We have the Ace of Swords. Communication, a message of some sort. The Ace of Swords is knowing that you deserve respect, and this is coming up as a challenge. So someone here has made a move that's definitely offended you, and that pause is giving you thought. You don't really know how to deal with their carelessness. And the Hermit is okay with it, right? He finds himself okay. He's okay with being alone. He'll just shut himself off, which causes conflict and overthinking in that dark night of the soul, because there is a soulmate here. There is an energy of a soulmate, and they've made a move that's highly offended you, which has kind of put you into this Hermit energy. And it could be a sign of rejection, of a failed relationship. You know, there's feelings of bitterness here. But when the Nine of Swords is showing up here in, you know, it's kind of like a challenging aspect, I like to look at it kind of in reverse. And so it's, you got to figure that you're repeating the same routine, okay? So you have to try something new. Because if you like keep receiving signs from the universe about your future, you have to find yourself connected to that. I think you're really looking, you need to take a look into your spirituality, into what is fantasy and what is illusion. I think that's kind of the challenge here, and that's where you're going within. There's a lot of mental things going on here for you, Aries, because you're thinking about the past, because you miss somebody, something here. What's coming here in the immediate future for Aries? What's coming in the immediate future for Aries? Oh, look. The Wheel of Fortune. Change. Patience with this. I mean, it could be a dizzying array that's happening, that's going on, even for you in your love life right now. But be patient. Be patient, because something's definitely fixing to change in your immediate future. The Wheel of Fortune is also symbolic of consequence. So what goes up must come down. If things have been in a stagnant position, which I see they have been, that energy will change, Aries. Just be patient. And I know that's probably hard for you to do. Let's see. Let's clarify this. Third card. Yep. All right. So you're still walking away. You're probably shutting yourself off emotionally. I mean, other people could look upon your situation and be like, oh, wow, you know, things are looking good, but you don't think so. So that's why you're walking away from it. It could be that you're implying here in the immediate future that if things don't change, it doesn't matter, because you're going to just keep going. Let's clarify that. So yeah, going straight towards your stability. This is something that you've been waiting for, but you know that you deserve respect. You know that you deserve integrity. And you're not going to settle. I don't see you settling. I see in the immediate future things changing, Aries, but you still walking away because you're worth it. You know what you're worth. You know your value. So, what's the probable outcome for Aries? So we had two cards, one to fly out. So the probable outcome here, somebody's taking action towards you. This Knight of Wands, King of Cups energy, and the Fool. Somebody's taking a risk. And they're coming towards you with emotions. But you've been walking away, and it might be because of your change. You're changing things here because you're walking away, and you're valuing your independence, and you're valuing yourself. And so here's this King of Cups and the Fool energy. Let's clarify the King of Cups and the Fool. Yeah, there's communication that's coming in here. Somebody wants to work on a situation. Let's get one more card for Aries, probable outcome. And I think you're going to find yourself, yeah, they're definitely coming towards you, but they're still carrying something. It's like they're trying to escape something, and that's why they're coming towards you. So be mindful of that. What you're waiting for is coming. I mean, there is a transition that's going on here. And I can see that energy of, you know, you're just with your arms crossed of, look, I'm looking for my happiness. Two of Cups. Is that really the best you can do? You know, you can't carry this baggage into the future with you. So that's your reading, Aries. So good luck with that.